Hello, we're finally on the final section of our review, and by now you should be almost ready to take that test. We're now going to work on the last section of the test, which is imagery. Now, imagery is the representation of objects, actions, and ideas appealing to the five senses. An example would be the tree had shades of yellow, green, and blue. So that's an example of a visual imagery because we're getting a sense of how the tree looks. So we have that already, yeah, visual. That the tree had shades of yellow, green, and blue. It was a beautiful tree. It is making reference on how the tree looks, so we have a visual reference of how it looks. We're having an imagery. We're having a representation of the tree. Now, auditory. Here we have an example. I was annoyed by the constant yelling. It felt like the buzzing sound of a mosquito right beside one's ear. If you ever had a mosquito beside your ear, you know what this author is talking about. So, hearing the constant yelling as a buzzing sound of a mosquito, you get the sense, you get an image of what the author is hearing. Olfactory, like smell. The floor smelled like Christmas. It was probably because my mother used the Christmas Fabuloso floor detergent. So we're having a representation of smell, of olfactory imagery here, where we're talking about how the floor smells. And if you ever have smelled the Christmas Fabuloso floor detergent, you know what the author is talking about. Now, tactile. A cat's tongue feels rough, like sandpaper. So we get a sense of how it would feel to touch a cat's tongue. It would be similar to how sandpaper feels. It feels like rough. And the final is gustatory, which is like taste. My mom's beans always tasted like the perfect combination of homemade sofrito, diced potatoes, the hint of the salt and sweet goodness of the tomato sauce, and a hint of oregano. So we get a sense of what the author's mother's beans taste like, and it's very specific. It has the different kinds of ingredients the that the beans would have. And that is about it. Remember to do the Google Forms and practice for the test. You can do them as many times as you want. Just keep practicing, see the videos again if you need to, and if you need extra help, contact me. So goodbye. Hope you have a good vacation and make the best out of things in the situation that we're in. Be good.